Hello, beautiful people. It's your girl, D. Dun Elizabeth, and here I am back with some motivation that I feel like myself and even more people should hear daily as they are on their journeys, whether it's a spiritual journey, a weight release journey, a weight loss journey, a fitness journey, whatever you would want to call it and whatever you want to call it. Here is some motivation. So for those of you who do not know me, I am pretty much known for losing a lot of weight. So at my heaviest, I was 311 pounds and I lost 154 pounds, all naturally. In January, it will make 3 years since I have been on my journey, and I can honestly say that this journey has changed my life in so many ways that's kind of, I can't even put it in words almost, but I did it. And ever since I did lose all of that weight, I feel more free. I feel like I can achieve anything. It has boosted my confidence to a level that's like through the freaking roof. And I am able to motivate people around me, motivate people to put their health and their wellness first. Like the physical comes with just being consistent and being dedicated, but just investing in your health and investing in your wellness is very, like, so much more important than how you look for an Instagram picture, just being honest. I'm that YouTuber that's gonna keep it real deal with you. I like to be very transparent about how my journey has had its ups and its downs, because let me tell you, everything has not been peaches and cream about this journey. I have days where I've cried, have days where I want to give up, and sometimes I have went all the way off the rail. But no matter what has happened along this 3 years of me changing my body mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally, I'm still going. And I say that to say, don't ever give up. Sometimes things don't be perfect. Sometimes things don't go a straight line down. But anything that you want to achieve in life, sometimes it might be hard, and you will have to work hard for what you want to achieve. But enough of all that. I want to talk about how it's very important to be your own motivation and your own accountability partner when going on a journey. Say this, you're going to invest in a trainer, and you want your trainer to help you become disciplined. But in order for your trainer to help you become disciplined, you have to have that some type of accountability for yourself. And that means doing what you're supposed to do when no one's watching. Like having integrity for yourself. Because whether you know it or not, or whether you believe it or not, like your life and how your life turns out and what you achieve in your life, it's all up to you, nobody else. So sometimes when you are in a situation, it could be other people could have an influence on why you are where you are, but it's your responsibility to dig yourself out of that hole and get to where you want to be. And it all starts with being accountable, holding yourself accountable and showing up for yourself. Sometimes people, I can even say for myself, it took me so long to finally lose the weight that I wanted to lose, because I always wanted to do it for everybody else. I always wanted to get small so I could look good for the boys. I wanted to get small so I could look good in this type of clothes. It was always for other reasons on the outside. So of course, I went in circles. I started, I stopped, I began, I quit, and I kept going into circles till I realized, if you don't love what you see right now, and you don't have the amount of love for yourself that you would want someone to give you, how do you expect for you to grow and expand beyond where you are at this point? And sometimes people don't realize that it's only so much you could do for the outside. You have to start working on the inside. And I had to tell myself, you have to hold yourself accountable to what you want out of life. If I told myself I was gonna go work out this many days, I try to hold myself accountable. Like, if you're gonna go work out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, no excuses. Now, if it's a day where I'm feeling sick or where I know I'm really not feeling my best, I might go for a walk. But it's all about showing up for you and you only. I know that I see a lot of people sometimes want accountability partner, like want a friend to come work out with them. And sometimes if whether you know it or not, you might have a friend that will really stick to it and stick with it with you. But sometimes it just be you yourself. like me, myself, and I. It's been plenty of times where I done went to the gym by myself alone because those are my goals, and you cannot expect anybody else to want the same thing that you want. You might have people around you that believe in the same things that will encourage you and motivate you. Like, of course, other fitness influencers or your trainer who really wants the best for you. But sometimes you have to learn that I might just show up by myself for myself, and that's okay. You have to be willing to get out of your comfort zone, be alone sometimes just to find yourself, find your inner self, and just treat yourself how you would want someone to treat you. And most times people always ask me, Dunn, how do you stay so motivated? And motivation literally only gets you started. And sometimes, like, when people ask me that, I honestly don't even know how. Like, me just looking back on my journey when I started 2 years ago, my motivation when I first started was out of this world. Like, I was literally excited to go work out. I was excited to eat new healthy options. It was just like adrenaline rushing through my body because I was excited that I was finally sticking to something that I wanted to stick to for so long. And keyword, this is something that I wanted. It was something that I wanted and I needed for myself. And so finally seeing myself stick to that and hold myself accountable to what I wanted out of life literally boosted my confidence, made my blood rush through my body to what every morning I woke up, I wanted to thrive, to be greater. And once you see that little bit of transition, that little bit of change in your body and the way that you feel, literally that's all you need to keep you going. But at some point, like I said, year 3 coming up in January, you start to feel a little down. You start to have outside things in your head. You start to kind of get a little distracted. You start to kind of like want to fall back into your old habits. But this is when you recenter yourself. This is when you rethink about your why. Always have your why in mind when you start your journey. Like, always keep it somewhere in your room, on the wall. You want to see it. You have to see it to believe it. And sometimes you just got to see the vision. Like, sometimes when I'm in the gym, I try to keep my eyes open. Even when I'm tired, about to pass out, whoa, I feel like I'm about to black out, I keep my eyes wide open because I need to see the vision. I need to see the me that I want to see 5 years from now. I need to see it. So keep your eyes open. Stay aware. Stay observant. Look for everything around you, because sometimes God communicates with you in so many different ways. And if you super duper distracted, you're not paying attention, you're not aware, you can easily miss it. But that's why stay aware. Keep your eyes open. Always stay focused. So one thing I noticed is that, like, all you need is to have that boost of confidence to get you going. And sometimes that boost of confidence comes from showing up, just starting. Like, most people want to wait till January, or most people want to say, oh, I'm going to start on a Monday. But 9 times out of 10, that same day you said that you would start on a Monday, or that January, you'll have that same energy that you had the day when you decided not to start. Like, start before you're ready. Get out there and just go. Cold feet. Sometimes you got to be don't be afraid to fail. Like, so many times I done lost 10, gained 10, lost 10, gained 10, and that only made me realize that maybe it's time to adjust something that I'm doing that's not quite getting me to where I want to be. You don't want to keep making the same mistakes over and over, but you do not want to be afraid to fail. You don't want to be afraid to make that mistake, because that was literally helps you grow beyond where you are at this point in your life. You have to learn how to grow through what you go through, and don't be afraid to fall down sometimes. Just be afraid that that one time when you fall down, you won't want to get up. That's what you should be afraid of, quitting. Quitting is your biggest fear. You never want to do that. So set discipline for yourself, and that goes back to accountability. Being disciplined, staying accountable. Sometimes it's not as easy as saying, cut this out, cut that out. Don't drink soda. Don't eat ice cream. Don't do this. And a lot of people will tell you to do that. And sometimes that does not work for me. You talking from a girl who was 311 pounds, eating 3 double stacks, loving ice cream, eating this, Oreos, all that, and now me today just reaching my goals because I'm being patient with myself. I'm being realistic. If this is going to be my lifestyle, I have to make it work for me. I have to stay balanced, and I have to hold myself accountable. Like, yes, I have days where I overindulge, but I know that every day cannot be a day of overindulgence. Or what can I do to make sure that, when the weekend comes, I don't want to overindulge, because I have a goal that I am trying to reach, and I must hold myself accountable. Sometimes No one's like that video. No one's coming. Like sometimes it's you and you only that has to get you to the point that you want. It's really, really good to reach out for help. But even then too, you have that help and you have that motivation. But it's just down to the nitty gritty that no one else can do it for you. You have to want it for yourself. You have to do it for yourself. And you have to hold yourself accountable. So here's some quick and simple things to start helping you hold yourself accountable. Take a pad, a notebook, and write down 3 things that you want to achieve daily. And every day, make it your mission to check off those 3 things daily. No matter what happens, no matter what may come through, make them realistic. And that goes back to being realistic. Don't put stuff that you know might not happen. Of course, dream big, but be realistic. You want to make sure that it fits with your schedule. You want to make sure that it's achievable. And you want to make sure that it's measurable. You know, like say, okay, I'm going to do this by this time. Be specific. Be right on the mark when you're talking about what you want to achieve in life. And sometimes I find myself being lazy. I have things that I want to achieve every single day, and then I don't do it, and then I feel bad when I could have just pushed myself a little bit harder to get it done, and then at the end of the day, I feel great. I feel like I did something that was ultimately for me. And it's just the feeling of that boost. Like I said, that boost of confidence when you getting stuff done. Like showing up for you, doing what you're supposed to do, hitting your health and wellness goals, going to get some movement in, even if it's a small walk. Like it does not have to be big. You don't say, oh, I'm going to go for the gym. I'm going to go to the gym for 2 hours when you know you got to go to work and you got to go pick up your kids and you got to cook dinner. Like just be realistic. Say, okay, I'm going to go for a 20-minute walk. I'm going to do a quick 20-minute workout on YouTube, and then I'm going to journal. I want to be able to journal. I want to create a content video, and that's achievable. But you have to put time goals on it. You have to put schedules on it. You have to make sure that it's able to fit in your schedule each and every day. And like I said when we first started, ladies and gentlemen, hold yourself accountable. And I'm really speaking to myself and y'all as well, because I know that I'm not the only one feeling like this. Just thinking about the pandemic and all the things that we have went through this whole year, it's kind of hard to just get up, get out, and do something. Not trying to be funny, y'all, like that commercial. Sometimes it's hard to get up, get out, and do something. You find yourself trapped in this hole of comfort, and it's so hard to get out of. But once you break through that hole, dig yourself on out of it and show up for you, literally you will feel so much better. Like just the adrenaline that will rush to your body when you achieve stuff that's really for you and not for anyone else. So like I said, motivation gets you started. Hold yourself accountable and show up for you. Be unapologetically you. You only living for yourself. Like, of course, if you have kids, you living for them too, but it also starts with you being the person that you want to see in other people. Treating yourself the way you would want other people to treat you. Practicing self-love, taking care of your body. Literally, y'all, health is wealth. And if you do not know, by the time period that we're living in with the pandemic, please take care of your body. Move some. Make healthier eating choices. Just create that balance in your lifestyle. Drink your water. Drink your water. Take care of yourself. Do something fun. And once again, for the 50th time, hold yourself accountable. And literally, if you stick to that for about 30 days, it takes 21 days to make a habit, to create a habit and stick to it. Do that for about 30 days and watch how much God will bless you. Watch how much your life will go for better. And watch how much, watch how your body starts to feel. Watch how you start to feel on the inside about how you taking that step towards a better life for you and everyone around you. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this video was helpful. And please do not forget to thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And y'all know the drill. Come back and mess with your girl. Peace out.